Diana Wyenn here from CEO Perspective Group with tips for impression management during the holiday season. Office parties, after-work activities, and socializing are much more common during the holidays. And while there may be no explicit agenda or goals, these activities are just another form of work. How you behave in these informal situations will influence how people perceive you, how they will deal with you in the more structured work environment, what assignments they'll give you, what meetings you're invited to, and ultimately, what type of career opportunities you'll have. Remember, every interaction and contact you have with the people you work with is assessed and evaluated. So, what can you do to ensure you are well positioned for the new year ahead? Plan, prepare, and practice. Here's how. Number 1. Be smart about what parties and events you choose to attend. You're better off not going to a party than being in a place with a group that could be awkward, embarrassing, or place you in a difficult situation. Number 2. Generally, don't drink alcohol. Ginger ale in a wine glass looks a lot like other drinks, and it's hard to tell the difference between vodka and water. But like any rule, there are situations where it would be awkward to refuse a drink, like when everyone is at dinner and sharing a glass of wine. But nobody says you have to finish that glass. Number 3, don't be negative about people, colleagues, bosses, clients, even casual acquaintances. You rarely know the contact network of the people you're talking to. This can be tricky in social situations where people become provocative, but there are all sorts of phrases you can use which don't commit you and diffuse the issue. For example, I can understand why you feel that way. Number 4, plan your conversation. Think about what you're going to talk about beforehand, only make sure you make it appear spontaneous. Have a variety of topics on the ready, and be sure to scan the day's headlines to brush up on current events. If you're talking with someone you don't know, start with something neutral. In general, sports, art, and entertainment are usually safe, but more importantly, stick with what you know. Don't get engaged in a topic you know nothing about, and in general, politics and religion are minefields, and just talking about business, well, that can make you look too limited. But do look for opportunities to make a point related to your expertise, and keep in mind that listening is always safe. The talker will appreciate and enjoy you actively listening to them. Number 5, plan how you will enter a party where you may not know many people. Strategize about how you will introduce yourself. Know the history of the group. Learn who is apt to attend and use Google to learn about their backgrounds. And here's one more piece of advice I received from a board director. When scanning the room, look for odd numbers, single people, people in groups of 3. There is more likely to be an opportunity to enter the group and the conversation. In closing, trust and credibility are your most important personal assets. At the end of the day, what a senior executive asks is, can I really trust Mary? Do I believe she can keep a confidence? Is she predictable and dependable? Can I believe what she says? Informal events like holiday parties frequently test this trust and confidence factor. If your trustworthiness is questioned or damaged, you have a major career problem. So guard it. It's an important asset. We've helped leaders excel for decades. Email or call us anytime and visit ceoperspective.com to learn more. Thanks for watching and happy holidays. Cheers.